Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Night, Episode 3. Today we're playing TitanFall 2, and we got Dominic here
Hey guys.
and TJ.
What's up, everybody?
We decided to play TitanFall 2, well, because A, it's one of my personal favorite stories of a shooter, since like old Call of Duty, and we figured since the success of Apex Legends, TitanFall 2 kind of got a spike in popularity again, so we thought we'd give it a shot. Alright, so without further ado, we played the campaign. So, Dominic, you got to go first. What did you think of the opening of the game?
I thought it was great, like, especially when, like, you're in that little, what would it be called?
What?
You're in that,
The ship?
no, you're in that,
The simulation?
yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, he kind of gets a feel of what it would be like.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, you like the gauntlet? You like running that gauntlet?
yeah, and then, with the story too, and,
Alright, I get you. You like the opening of the story and whatnot.
yeah.
You got to activate BT, so
Mhm.
that's a good part of the story there. What did you think about it, TJ?
The opening is really cool. Actually, I forgot about the simulation until you mentioned it. And I thought that was really cool, and like, you ran it twice and did it faster the second time around. So I think it was really really cool. And then like he like woke up at the end like all nauseous and stuff, because like he wasn't like prepared for it or whatever.
Alright.
At least not yet. Is what I was gathering from it.
If you ever get a chance, you should look up speedruns on the gauntlet, because people are insane on that thing. They like use the grenades to push themselves even farther forward faster, and they do a really good job at it. I like the opening of the game. Like, I think they did an awesome job. You're like a nobody, and then your lieutenant dies or whatever, and they has to give command of BT to you. And I think they did that very well. What do you think of the main character, Dominic? Jack Cooper?
I thought, it was cool. He was cool. When, like, he acted like a real person would, like, when like the general or whatever dies, and he like acted like a person actually would.
Like a soldier would?
Yeah.
I get you. What do you think of it, TJ?
Jack is cool. I think BT is cooler. I think the Titan is way cooler than the main character actually is. But
Yeah, I think Jack Cooper's like a blank slate.
Yeah.
Deal. Like, you're supposed to be so anybody can fit in his shoes type of deal.
And then like BT is just like, I know everything and I can find out everything.
Yeah.
And just he's like super smart and like just useful in every situation possible.
Yep, I agree. BT is definitely, like, once you get, like, I know you didn't get to see too far into the story, but once you get farther, like, their relationship really pans out, and then things happen to BT and it sucks, and you're like, gotta save him and stuff. It's pretty good. The story gets really good. So what did you think of the story that you did see, though? You first.
I need to think about
Okay.
Oh, you need to think? Oh, okay, so from the 3 hours of gameplay between the three of us, I would say I really liked it. It's really trippy, like the last like hour and a half that me and you were doing. That was just really trippy. And
It's kind of hard to find out where to go sometimes.
and like me, because I always have the problem with any game that has wall running, like my thing is like, okay, I gotta keep pressing A because I don't understand to not hold A while wall running, so I keep jumping for some dumb reason.
I get you. Alright, so what did you think of it, Dominic?
I thought it was great also, like, you were saying, like, as you went further on, it got, like, trippy and stuff. With me, it wasn't really, like, as fun, like, as yours, like you were saying, like, I don't know what you...
Like, you had a pretty cut and dry story,
Yeah.
or, like, section, like, you knew it basically pointed you in the right direction.
Mhm.
I kind of feel what you're saying.
Yeah, he only had like one challenging part.
Yeah.
And that was to activate BT, basically. Or led up to activating him. I personally like the story a ton. This is one of my favorite stories. Respawn, at this point, is basically, when they came out with this game, it's basically a glorified indie studio. They have some great people over there, but at this point, they weren't very successful, and they're like, well, let's do something nobody else is doing. And with the time traveling back and forth, that is so.
Oh man, that was so
like,
trippy.
there's no other game that like made a level like that, I even think. And I was even rushing through it. There's so much stuff I didn't even show you. I just wanted to get it on recording here. All right, so what did you think of the mechanics, Dominic? Like, this game has obviously wall running. You got the shooting, and I guess you could even count BT as driving. So what did you think of that?
Well, the shooting, I found it a lot easier than a lot of the other games we've been playing.
Okay, yeah, that's what they're known for, is their tight shooting, because they're the people who I can't think of their names right now, but the people who created Respawn are actually old Call of Duty creators.
Yeah.
So you like the shooting?
Yeah, the movement too. It was, like a lot easier.
Like fluid?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what Apex Legends is all about. That's their newest game, so they really expanded on that, I feel. And what do you think about handling BT?
That's the...
Titan?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think it could go maybe a little faster, you know, but otherwise I thought it was great.
I know you played online too. You probably didn't get to see, but you can pick lighter Titans.
Oh, you can.
I know we picked Tone a lot, but you could pick like Ronin, and he is. They're actually a little bit faster.
Oh.
But what did you think of it? What all the mechanics?
I would say the mechanics are really good and fluid, and it's probably like familiar for like most people. Like if you are like somebody that's just playing Apex or any other shooting game like Call of Duty, it'd be really easy for you to kind of figure out. Except for maybe like handling the Titan right away, it might be a little adjustment, but it was pretty easy for the most part to get used to.
Oh yeah, and this game these guys basically popularized the wall running. Like after that, like Call of Duty did it, and then they kept with it for a while. But I feel like the wall running that they have is the best wall running that there is. I know people were kind of sick of it with Call of Duty, but they really made it work in this game.
Especially with the grappling hook on multiplayer. That was so cool.
Exactly. Their multiplayer on point. All right, so what did you guys think of the sounds? Like, did the gun sound unique? Did BT sound unique, Titans and whatnot that you did see? Did you like all that?
Yeah, like at the beginning when that BT or the Titan, whatever you're saying, when he was talking to us, like, because he was telling us that we need to go here and stuff, because we couldn't ride it at the time, and like it sounded to the point where I could hear it, but you could tell like it wasn't just a normal person talking.
Oh, like
it was kind of like a
the
robotic.
filter over the voice.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. No, I think they did a good job with BT's voice. Oh, I should have looked up who the actor was. What did you think of the sound?
The sounds are for the most part unique. I mean, I think some guns probably sound similar to other games, but that's just because, I mean, how many different ways can you make a gun sound?
True. I mean, you're using the L-Star.
Yeah,
gun
I love
similar.
that gun. That gun was fun to use. That was probably my favorite gun to use, even in the campaign.
Like, I feel like with every unique sound they have like a stereotypical sound along with it. So
Right.
like you got the atypical gun noise with the L-Star, and then you got like the wingman with the big shot, and then you got the RE-45 or whatever. The automatic pistol is just, not unique, but I mean it works. All right, did you like the levels? Did they feel alive and like real?
Yeah, like
Because you got to kill some animals in yours. I did too.
the animals didn't look, realistic.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to be alien.
Yeah, but otherwise, the whole like mountain that you're like climbing on or whatever, it looked like a real mountain.
It felt pretty good. I mean, obviously they have to accommodate like some of those spots for like wall
Yeah.
running, they're all smoothened out and whatnot. But that's just to give you a hint of where to go because
Uh-huh.
it's kind of difficult to navigate something.
Yeah.
What about you, TJ?
Oh yeah, the levels I think were really really cool and like really trippy towards the end.
They're super thought out, right?
Like it made me like be like I wish I knew like who created this because then like if I ever wanted something made, like I'd be like, all right, create this for me because like that whole the buildings on the side thing.
Yeah,
thing,
that gets you. I played this campaign like I said seven times, and like every single time I get that level, I'm like, why is this so hard? It just is so trippy that it's the whole thing is sideways and it just.
I feel
is
like
awesome.
if they like did this as like a VR game, like
Oh my god.
like and you got to that spot, I feel like so many people would just fall.
That would be hard. But yeah, I like the levels. I like how, like with the animals, they even add the animals. Like that's nobody probably was expecting them to do that, but since they did it, it's like that's cool because you got the flyers in there, the little dragons or whatever people want to call them, and then you got like those dog creatures. It's like they didn't need to do any of that. They
Had plenty of
yeah,
enemies.
they had plenty of enemies. All right, so did you think that the enemies were challenging, Dominic, to you?
Yeah, some more than others. You know, like the animals that you're talking about, they weren't as hard as you would think. But the one place that I needed help with,
Oh, with like the 2 drones and
Yeah.
like the 4 people on the top of the hill.
yeah, that one was probably the hardest that I had.
I get you. What about you, TJ?
Oh yeah, they were definitely challenging. I died plenty of times. Because I either got swarmed or wasn't paying enough attention to how many enemies I had or how much health I had. So, because I was trying to like rush through stuff.
You were having trouble with that electric smoke. They were getting you.
Oh yeah, and electric smoke, man. That let me tell you, that's my secret weakness now, I guess.
And we were just playing a regular. I feel like that the enemies themselves aren't like super challenging. They're not like super smart, but I feel like just the amount of them, and they're coming from every angle. You got up, down, left, right.
And it's hard to keep track of them
Yeah,
all.
front, right, and center, everything. Let's see here. What was the most challenging part? I know you said you needed help on that one
Yeah.
part. What exactly? Why were you not getting it?
I don't know, cause there's like so much, like in my opinion, maybe not for you guys, cause you know how you play these games, you know, but for me, like I wasn't expecting there to be as many people.
Like
as
right
there
away at
was.
the beginning.
Yeah, so I was trying to go around them, so I wouldn't have to deal with them. But then they came up, sometimes behind me and started.
Well, yeah, if you go around them, then
Yeah.
you're in
Yeah.
the middle of them. All. No, I get you.
Tried to flank them.
Yeah, and then like on the top of the hill, they're like these harder ones than on the other, like on the ground.
I get you. What about you, TJ?
Probably the most challenging part, kind of the same kind of thing, was just I was in a spot where there was a bunch of enemies, and I died a bunch of times, and I wasn't necessarily getting frustrated, but it was just like you're like wondering like, what am I doing wrong? Because like there's so many of them, and like you have to like pick and choose who you're gonna kill when, because you got the drones up above and you got people shooting at you from all different directions, so you gotta like really pay attention to who's where.
Yeah, I get you there. I think the name of the game is to move. And I didn't really have a challenging part because I knew where to go. I knew what to do. I played it before. I just wanted to play it again just so we could do this. Any funny parts, Dominic? Did you think anything about the game was funny, or you did something and you're just like, wow?
Well, like I died a few times, you know, on this one, you know, part.
Yep.
And I was just like, I don't know how to, you know, just get past it. And the next time, like, it just started getting easier and easier. And this last one, it was just, like, so easy that, like, a 5-year-old could do it.
All right.
just
That's
that
really
one
funny.
part.
All right. How about you, TJ? Funny?
I think some of the content between BT and Cooper is
Oh, like
kind of
the
funny.
conversations.
Like I think I think those are kind of funny and just cool. Or
I-
like the NPCs conversations with you.
Yeah. No, I get you. I do like how they added a little bit of depth to their relationship too, that you could pick like, hey, I want to say this versus this
Mhm.
type of deal. So that's kind of cool. It kind of gets you invested. Funny parts, I like when you were online on this map and you kept jumping into the dang center like 4
That's true.
times.
But I saved it a couple times.
You did. And then you jumped right over the bridge back. I was like, what are you doing with your life, kid? No, I'm just kidding. Were the NPCs believable? I know we only saw BT and Jack Cooper. So, I mean, you guys already said that BT is pretty believable. But later on, like, you got to meet Kane and
Ash.
So, I mean, did you guys think that they were actually believable? I know they're just in there for a short period of time, but do you think that they were believable?
Yeah.
You too?
Kane definitely, cause he seems like your stereotypical kind of like villain, like all prideful and stuff, like haha, like I just killed you and I'm gonna kill this person too.
Yep.
And then Ash was really believable too, just cause she's like kind of the same mindset, but like, and I guess like the funny part too was when she was like, is this overkill? Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
He just was like, we're gonna overdo this so much. No, I get you that, and I feel like that's the kind of like character she was. Like you could even tell like when you went to fight her, she had all that backup. Basically, it's like she just was like overdone. She just was tired of dealing with you. So we were talking about the shooting and stuff like that. So the camera, how did you guys like that? Like, was it responsive and everything to you? Because I know we played Rage and it felt a little laggy. So I mean, did you like the camera with this one?
Yeah, like if you were even like moving like really fast, like unlike Rage, if you were moving pretty fast, it might go like a little
Yeah.
away. But this one, it'll like stay like right on you.
Like
And-
pinpoint?
Yeah.
No, I agree. Like, oh, go ahead, TJ.
Oh, I would agree too. I mean, I don't think there's much more to say than it stays steady with you the whole time.
I know, like when it is like when you jumped in that corner though. Remember when you were trying to get up and you're like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Well, you jumped in the corner. Like that's what sucks. Cause like when you're wall running and then you hit the corner, and you're like, and it's dark and you're like, what just happened?" I see that being an issue, but I mean, how fast you're moving, and the camera just stays with you and it's clear and like your shots can be perfect. It's like they did a super good job with that. All right, how are the graphics? I know this game's a little older now, but did you think that the graphics were still good?
Oh yeah, like especially for a game like this, like I'm not saying it's really old, but you know, like
What, 2016?
2016, yeah.
yeah, like the brand new games like 2018, 2019, all those, they got like realistic graphics, but for like 2016, this would look like realistic graphics.
Yeah, I mean at least semi-realistic, right?
Yeah.
I would say this game was ahead of its time. I think this could compete with today's games as far as like graphics go.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. I mean, it's not like anything. It doesn't take itself like 100% seriously. Like obviously there's some funny parts to it, graphic wise and stuff with like the paint colors on multiplayer and stuff like that. But like, it does everything the right way. I think when it comes to graphics, it's not over flashy. It's not oversimplified. That type of deal.
Happy medium.
Yeah, exactly. Did you enjoy the game, Dominic?
Oh yeah. Like I would actually say one of the best games I've played. Like, you know,
I feel like you say that every time.
you're right. You're right. But no, for like if I would like rate them like from like
Don't rate it yet.
no, not like a 1 through 10, like
Oh.
rating like 2018 games and 2000 like all those.
Yeah.
This one would be from like 2016, from like 2010 to 2016. That would probably be the best game I've played from
Okay.
that era.
From that area.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, TJ?
I definitely enjoyed the game.
You never played this game. at
I've
all.
never played Titanfall 2
Did
or
you?
Titanfall the
Never.
original, so for me this was really, really cool. Like the whole story gets you hooked in right away and keeps you hooked the whole time. and it doesn't seem like too challenging thing, but like I feel like it's challenging enough to where like it gives you time to like figure it out.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna be bored.
Right.
I obviously enjoy the game. I own it. I played it 7 times, I believe. I want to say.
Just campaign wise.
Just campaign wise, even. I mean, even online with this, you can see I gemmed up a couple times, and that's just because I put that off a lot. But did we run into any glitches that you guys can remember?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so.
I honestly don't think we ran into any. I think they, even at the beginning when this game first launched, this game was like spot on. I don't remember any glitches in it. Would you guys buy the game? If
Oh, yeah.
even being so old, like I
Yeah.
mean, I think I saw on Xbox it was $20 right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's way worth the price.
Yeah, especially because like I was telling you, dude, they gave away all their Titans for free. They gave away all their maps for free. I mean, they didn't add a ton of content to it, but it was all free. And then once EA got involved and whatnot, then they obviously had some paid stuff, but it was all cosmetic too. But I did buy the game at full price, and I would buy it again. I loved it. All right, so would you recommend the game, Dominic?
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people who like Apex, and I think they would love this game, probably even more than Apex, even though they're like pretty similar.
Yeah, because I feel like this game flew under the radar. I don't know if you guys know a lot about it, but both games had a bad release window. So TitanFall 1 it was an Xbox exclusive, so that limited it right there. It can only be sold on one console. So Titanfall 2 broke the exclusivity deal, so then it could go on every platform, but it got sandwiched between, literally it was Battlefield, Titanfall, Call of Duty. So it kind of got sandwiched between two major releases and kind of got overlooked, I really feel. But I mean, it's super high quality, so I don't know why. I would recommend this game even to this day. Like, it's still super fun.
I agree. I think, like what Dominic said, I think it's way better than Apex. Because, like, in Apex, you don't have this cool Titan dude that you can jump in or jump on top of. And,
yeah,
like,
I agree, dude. 100%. And there's even stuff in Apex that has, like, data miners have found that reference Titans. So they've been trying to put Titans in Apex, but they're just like, how do they make them not overpowered but not feel like paper? I was watching a whole bunch of stuff like that, dude. But the Titans, like, that's what really makes this, dude. It's like you get into a walking tank, basically. It feels awesome.
kind of makes like giant, like, you know, like anime with like the giant robots.
Yep.
It's like kind of like that, but in a video game.
Oh, dude, I feel like that had a heavy influence on the creators of this kind of game. All right, so what would you change about the game if you could change anything?
Do I have to change something?
You don't have to.
It's pretty hard to pick one. It's pretty hard to pick something.
Yeah.
It's like really nothing. It's like perfect.
All right. What about you?
I guess if I was gonna change anything, I think probably just be like, maybe like to see like more characters. But I mean, I know that that's probably a little difficult when the story mainly revolves around the two people, or the robot and one person. But I think I think one little minor thing I'd probably change, just because I love character development, so I would love to see like how somebody else would interact with those two.
I can't wait for you guys to, especially you, TJ, to see farther into the game, because like you like that character development you said, and the relationship between Jack and BT becomes really good, because you think Jack's a clean slate, like anybody can walk in his footsteps basically and take over his personality. Once you like realize when they start interacting and like you have to save BT and how much he actually cares about him, I think that really is awesome. If I could change anything, I really wish they would have got more support with this game. Like they obviously Respawn did an awesome job with the support they had, but like this game was top notch, and they kind of got put by the wayside. I mean, all their stuff was free, but I think they only had like 2 map packs and then Angel City for free. And I mean, which is decent, but I don't know. I think they could have gotten a lot further with it. They added 1 Titan, like 2 new guns. I mean, over a whole release schedule. Felt a little short. So I wish for online they would have expanded it more because they had such a good idea. What would you rate this game? 0 out of 10. 10 being the best.
A 10, and I don't usually play these type of games. I play like Madden, like
Yep.
because that's the stuff I'm
Good at?
Yeah, good at. I'm not very good at these kind of games.
But the more you play, the better you get.
Yep.
Alright, what about you, TJ?
I would rate it a 10. I'm sticking to it. I think it's better than Apex. I think it's better than Fortnite. I think it's better than every other game out there that's like in this genre right now as far as shooting games goes. Like Call of Duty, you need to step up your game.
Oh, alright. I like that, dude. I would rate this probably just because online I'd probably rate it like a 9. I would say it'd be perfect if they would have just added more online. I know you guys you only got to play an hour online, but I played it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So and I loved it. Like I would still play it over and over and over again if they had the numbers to do it. But with the popularity of Apex, it kind of brought people back.
But I like their multiplayer because it's unique because like every other multiplayer, you're just facing just enemies, or you're like you have like a specific goal you have to reach. And this, they have grunts in there, they have other stuff that can spawn in, and then
like the Reapers and Sentinels or whatever.
Even after your team wins or loses, you still have to like kill everybody and make sure that they don't get to the drop shit.
Like nobody does that stuff.
So it's like I think that's a whole unique concept that makes the multiplayer even more worth it.
Yeah, and you get more points for escaping and stuff for your like they had so many good ideas in this game, and like they executed them awesome. I just wish the game had more support. Like everything they did was spot on. I just think they needed the support behind it. Are you going to continue to play this game?
Yeah, I'm like actually like no joke. I'm on the verge of seeing if I can get the game, because
It's only $20 right now, and it's
yeah,
a solid game.
yeah. And like I said, I don't play these type of games, and if I play these type of game, that means it's good, because I don't,
Yeah, I get you. I get
that too.
Alright, would you continue playing this game?
Absolutely. And I'm glad now that it isn't just like an Xbox exclusive, because then I wouldn't be able to play it because I don't have an Xbox One. So now I can like go on the PS Store and buy it. I'm sure it's probably $20-$25, somewhere in that range. So I'd definitely buy it.
Alright, I like that. I did buy it at full price. I would recommend to buy it $20 because there's a lot of content here, especially if you haven't played it, because it flew under the radar and a lot of people were looking for the Call of Duty Battlefield type deals. So, and the numbers are back up on it, so there is actually people to play with online now, which is awesome. Alright, how was the multiplayer altogether for you? I know we kind of talked about it a lot, but like you guys only got to play 1 match, TJ, and 2 matches, Dominic. So what did you think of it? Of what you got to play? Like, did you like the maps that were they too clustered? Did you not like the enemy? Because I know a complaint from my friend group that did play it was that there was the grunts. Some people didn't like the grunts and Sentinels and Reapers. They they felt it took away from the actual PvP.
Not the grunts and stuff. That's like the pit, right?
Nope, you got like the Reapers, those other people that give you 1 point for killing them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, now I know, yeah. Okay.
But see, like you said, for people like you, I think that stuff adds value because obviously you don't play this type of games, so you don't, like you're not going to be on the level that these guys have been playing this entire time that can wall run and everything perfectly.
Yeah.
And that gives you at least some points to be able to get a Titan in the multiplayer game. I feel like that's why they did it, because it's so fast paced that if you didn't have something else, like people that are beginning playing would have such a learning curve. But what did you think of the multiplayer?
I loved it for the 15 minutes that I got to do it. Like once I got to experience like grappling hook with the wall running and like just different things here and there, and like I said earlier with like the grunts being in there, the whole okay, well your team's dead and now you have to escape to the drop ship, and you still get points. Like I think that's so cool. Like I wish more games would do that because it's like okay, round's over. Now you're back in the lobby. You're waiting for people instead of okay, there's like 3 more minutes of gameplay here.
Yeah, exactly. And like you get those points, extra points, and then if you destroy the enemy destroys the dropship, they get more points. It's just, I thought it just adds something because it's like suspenseful too, like cause everybody crowds the ship, you know. But me, I love the multiplayer. I love the idea of Titans. That's such a cool concept. These guys did 100% right. Loved it. Any other comments, Dominic?
Nope.
Any other comments?
I definitely recommend people to buy this game. It's so well done.
All right. And my comments would be play this game. Just play it. Like, see what Respawn can do because they do good stuff. Obviously, Apex is huge, but this game was way underrated. Play it. All right. So that's episode 3 of Game Night. So don't forget to sub, like, notify button.
Leave some
Hit that
comments.
up. Yeah, leave some comments too.
Heck yeah.
Really does help us out, guys. Have a good one. Peace.